Good morning, East Texas. All eyes are on Southern California as we've been seeing raging wildfires engulf parts of the Los Angeles area. A red flag warning has been issued that goes into effect early tomorrow morning as an increase in fire danger happens for the areas shaded in pink. But what I'm seeing here for the polygons in purple, that's where that's tagged as a particularly dangerous situation. They're expecting wind gusts of 70 to 100 miles per hour at that time. That will really increase the risk of fire danger. But it's not only in the Los Angeles area. It's all the way up to Central California, stretching down through the San Diego area and out toward the line of Mexico. So, of course, our thoughts are with those impacted by the California wildfires. Smoke is becoming an issue as well. Air quality alerts in place for parts of Los Angeles. That's as all of the wind is funneling the smoke out toward the city centers. Now, if we move over to the Lone Star State, we are tracking clear skies for the most part across Texas. A few clouds are streaming in from the southwest, but otherwise clear skies once we get the sun coming up here later today. You can see not much really happening here in the Piney Woods as we get up early this morning. Temperatures are currently sitting a few degrees above freezing for the most part. Emory and Sulphur Springs just hit that freezing mark, but 36 in Tyler. We're warming up. We just hit 40 in Lufkin. So if you're stepping out the door, on the cooler end of things, but overall not as bad as it has been. However, we are tracking a bit of a breeze. That means that it's going to feel in the 20s through the morning. Make sure you are bundling up. The actual air temperatures are in the white. We're going to drop down to around 34 over the next several hours. All right, this afternoon, all of that clears out here. We are tracking much nicer conditions. Look at this. 50 degrees is your high in Tyler, 49 in Longview and in Jacksonville. Things are getting warmer the farther west you travel, so the closer to Dallas, the more you'll see the mid to low 50s coming in. Overall, a great afternoon to get outside. Tonight, we're going to get cold again. We're dropping down to at or below freezing for most of our East Texas cities. 31 in Tyler, 33 in Jacksonville, Longview and Jefferson dropping down to the upper 20s. So it will be cold. We'll be seeing some freezes across many of our areas. What that means, protect the 4 Ps. I've said it once. I've said it twice. I'm probably going to say it about a million more times. People, pets, pipes, and plants. Make sure you're protecting all 4, and especially your pets. It's going to be too cold for them to be outside tonight. The good news is we bounce back into the mid-50s by Tuesday, and we steadily warm up to the 60s, return to the Piney Woods on Friday. Let me show you why this is all happening. High pressure is going to scoot in, and that's what keeps us warm. So we're going to have that warming trend thanks to this. That clears out of here, and then a cold front will rush in from the northwest, and that's going to drag in Arctic air and significantly drop our temperatures starting Saturday evening. That's dragging in all of this cold Arctic air, and our temperatures will take about a 20-degree nosedive. So let me show you what I mean. Right now, we have that warming trend stair-stepping its way all the way up into the 60s over the weekend. But then from Saturday to Sunday, we're dropping from a high of 63 down into the 40s. Clouds return. It is going to get cold again and stay cold for the beginning of